Welcome back to Simright Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. In this class, I'll be teaching you how to sew these beautiful structure sleeves. So this structure sleeve you are seeing right here can be used for any dress. It can be used for a corset, for a bustier. All you need to do is to attach it properly to the dress, as you can see right here. You can even make some gathers at this point right there, as it is on the thumbnail. So stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. This class, I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful cape you are seeing right there on the thumbnail and on the dress form as well. So to begin this tutorial, I already have my fabric cut on fold. So you have to cut your fabric on fold this way if you are making this cape, structured cape. And the width of what I have right here is 10.5 inches. So I'm working with 10.5 inches width, as you can see. So this 10.5 inches width, the length measures 33 inches. Can you see? So if you want it a little more longer, maybe to the waistline or to the hip line, you can go ahead and extend your line. Okay, but it's the same process for this. So now I'll be using my Regling boning. We'll be working with our Regling boning. We'll also be working with our 3 inches crinoline. So I'm using my 3 inches crinoline, then we'll also use our Regling boning. So this 3 inches crinoline, I'm going to open up this the fabric now. So I'm opening up the fabric right now. So note that the fabric was on fold, as you can see. So this is where you have your crease line done on your ironing table. So this is where we are going to start up the placing of our crinoline. So I've already cut the crinoline. As you can see, I've already cut it. So I'll start sewing them edge to edge, edge to edge. So I'll go over to the machine now. I'm going to sew edge to edge, edge to edge. I'll come back here. I'll sew edge to edge. So you can see the 3 of them here. So I'm going to sew them. Alright, so I'm done sewing the crinoline. You can see I've sewn all of them inside there from the crease line I made. So at the end of the day, once you cover it, this is going to be the outer part. So the next thing we want to do now is to sew our crinoline. To sew our boning. So this is the boning, and this is how the boning comes. Okay, so the way the boning is curving. That is how we place it and sew. So I'm going to place it on the edge of the crinoline and sew to the end. I'll just go back and place them at the edges. Okay, so I can just place one right here, one here, one here, one there, and one here. That is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 boning. So I'll place it this way now and sew. So let me sew it. I'm going to sew it at the edges, the normal way we sew our Regling boning, at the edges. So now you can see I'm done sewing the Regling boning. So I just stitched 1, 2, 3 and left this one because we are going to have little pleats made on this part. So I'll just go ahead and cover it up. I'll turn it to the wrong side, and I'm going to stitch from this part at 0.5. Can you see? So I'll stitch from this part at 0.5, and I'm going to turn it from here. Okay, so let me just place a stitch from end to end, then we'll turn. So right now I'm done sewing the sides, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do is to turn it to the right side. So I'll just turn everything to the right side. So I'm done turning it to the right side, so you can see the edges I turn. So this part that has the folded edge is going to be on the outer part of the sleeve, while this part that I just stitched and turned will be placed on, if this is what the dress you are placing it on. So the dress you are going to place it, as you can see right there, will have a shoulder. Okay, so like what I have on this bustier now is just a tube. So if you have a yoke running towards, you know how the armhole, from the armhole to the shoulder line. So at this shoulder line running to the armhole, you are going to place the part that we stitched. We are going to fold this part, just make pleatings to it. You can see how I pleated it, can you see? So I'll sew it on the side of the dress this way. Then I'll pleat what I have here too. I'll just pleat the both of them. So let me just pleat it so I can show you properly how to attach this. Alright people, so you can see I'm done pleating the both sides. Can you see? So this is the part on fold, has to be at the outer part of the sleeve. So all you do is to put the sleeve together this way and sew it on the seam line. It's going to be on the seam line right here. So I just sew it here and here, secure it there, and once I turn my fabric, I can just sew it like this. Can you see how I place it? Because the back piece of this dress, I'm going to turn it this way to sew. So by the time I'm done sewing, it turns this way for us. Can you see? So this part right now, if there is a yoke or a shoulder, you can just make little pleats. You can see just little pleats to it. So let me quickly sew it so you understand what I'm talking about. Alright, so now I've sewn it on the side seam. Okay, so the both of them are sewn on the side seam, as you can see. So next is to bring your back the back part of your dress and sew right here. So just try and push it in as much as possible, then you sew. So by the time you are done sewing it and turn it to the right side, this is what you have. Okay, you have it this way. So after sewing it to the back, this one will go for the back and this will be for the front. So you might decide to make some gathers, okay, just as it is right there on the thumbnail, just little gather tack in this way. So thank you very much for coming to this tutorial, and I believe this class was helpful to you. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you for coming. See you in the next class. Bye.